Here's how to get back on track after a cheat day. I just had a cheat day where I ate over 6,000 calories. And by the next weigh-in, which is on Friday, I will have not gained any weight. This is how I'm able to stay lean for months on end whilst still enjoying my life and eating the fun, highly palatable foods. The first thing I do is I don't panic. One cheat day is not going to erase all of my progress. I am not going to become fat, and instead I see the positives in this dire situation. For example, I make sure I put these extra calories to good use. I get into the gym, I do an intense session, I use those calories, I push myself hard in the gym, and I go up in weight on my exercises because I have them extra calories in me. I then just take away calories from the next few days. That's all. I don't starve myself. I don't do copious amounts of cardio or cry over the cheat day. Instead, I literally just eat a little bit less in the next few days. This is why tracking your calories is so vital to stay lean and to make sure you're not putting on any weight. So I can make sure by next Friday, I have hit my 18,900 weekly calorie maintenance total, and I haven't gone over that, so I haven't put on any weight. So I had this cheat day, and what you need to find out is you need to find how many calories you need to eat in a week to either stay at the same weight, gain weight, lose weight, whatever your goal is, right? So we're going to be talking about losing weight or maintaining weight here. So my maintenance calories for 1 week, 7 days is 18,900. That means in the whole week, I need to hit 18,900. Now, I basically ate a quarter of that in 1 day. I ate over 6,000 calories. That doesn't mean I'm going to become fat by the end of the week. What it means is the next few days, I just need to eat 12,000 calories in those next few days and don't go over that. If I go over that, then I will gain weight. But you see how tracking your calories is so important. So usually daily, my calorie total is 2,700, right? But because this week is a little bit different because I ate a lot of calories on 1 day, what that means is for the next few days, I'm going to be just consuming 2,200 calories a day. And then by Friday, I will be at the weekly total 18,900 and I haven't gone over it. And when I weigh in, I'll be the exact same weight that I was when I weighed myself last Friday. Because I was in a calorie surplus for that 1 day, obviously. I was in like a 3,500 surplus. But for the next 4 or 5 days, I'm going to be in a slight deficit. So when Friday comes around, I've basically balanced out that day and I'm going to be the exact same weight. When you don't track your calories, you can't do things like this. When you don't track your calories, you don't know how many calories you've had in that one cheat day, so you can't accommodate for it. But when you just use your brain and just track your calories, you can do these things and get away with it. Just a disclaimer, my full aesthetic body course is in the link in the description. It tells you exactly how to build the aesthetic physique and get in the best shape of your life. Go check it out, link in the description. A lot of people would genuinely see this as the end. Like they would say, okay, I'm about to go gain all the weight now. I've had this massive cheat day. It's actually going to do the opposite for me, most likely. Now that I've had this cheat day, right, my diet exhaustion, how able I am to be able to stick to the diet has actually gone down. I'm not as exhausted from my diet and I actually want to stick to my diet more now because I've had that day of relaxing, chilling out, enjoying myself. Now for the next month, I'm going to be sticking to my diet even more because that diet exhaustion has gone down. So in me doing this, while in the short term, of course, I probably gained 0.5 pound of fat on that 1 day. Terrible, right? But by Friday, it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to be the exact same weight. And in the long term, I'm actually going to benefit from being a little bit less restrictive here because I'm going to stick to my diet more and continue making more progress. You have to see the positives in these situations. You are a human being. It is impossible for you to go through a whole diet or your whole life just eating the good whole foods. I try my best to stick to the good whole foods 70-80% of the time, but as you can clearly see, I don't do that. I consumed 6,000 calories and half of it was junk food. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. We are psychologically, we're just not strong enough to be able to only eat the whole foods all of the time. So just accommodate for it. You know, you're going to have that day where you've ate all those extra calories and now you feel like you have to go have a Punisher day the next day where you just do cardio. No. So before you think having a cheat day is the be all and end all, please just sit and just think for a second. Be strategic. I always say how calorie tracking is strategic. Losing weight or staying at the same weight is strategic. Just calculate your next day calories, okay? Don't go and not eat tomorrow because you've had more today. That's not sustainable. Have your surplus today. Let your body have them calories, enjoy them calories, use it for vital functions, whatever it's going to do. Then the next day, you're just in a slight deficit. The next day, you're in a slight deficit. The next day, you're in a slight deficit. And in a few days' time, you'll be at the exact same weight. Sure, you not having that cheat day was probably a little bit better. So say if you didn't have that cheat day, that would have probably been the better decision. But you've had it now. So enjoy it. Chill out, have it. Don't panic, don't stress, because that's only going to make things worse. And just account for it in the next days. Please, I'm begging you, don't go to the gym, run 10Ks and, completely destroy yourself with cardio. Chill. Don't starve yourself. Wake up the next day. Have, 500 less calories than you usually would. And then do that the next day and the next day and the next day. And when you weigh in again, you'll be the exact same weight. I can promise on everything I love, the next time I weigh in on Friday, I will be the same weight. Obviously, there might be some water weight fluctuations, 0.1, 0.2 kg, etc. But I will be the same weight. I will look the exact same in the mirror as I did last Friday, even though I've had this massive cheat day. And guess what? Now I'm going to be even more disciplined because I've allowed myself to have a bit of relaxation on my diet. Do you really think I'm going to have another cheat day once I've just had this massive one that has relieved me of all the, cravings that I had? No, I feel very fulfilled now. I feel like I want to get back to my diet and really lock back in, make sure I'm eating the good whole foods. So don't see it as a complete negative. In fact, it's going to do nothing to your progress if you're smart about it. Now, if you're not smart about it and you just carry on eating, what you would usually eat, your calorie maintenance, you would have gained weight. It probably wouldn't be that much, but you would have gained weight. And if you do that again and again and again, you would gain weight. But if you're just strategic like me and you actually track your calories, you are not going to be impacted at all by this little blip. And it is completely normal to go through these little blips. Having cheat days, everyone does it. And you just got to remember, in the long term, you're making great decisions, you're making great progress, and one cheat day doesn't define you and your whole fitness and health, okay? So just make sure you are seeing yourself in a more positive light. It's really not going to do anything to your physique. I know you're going to wake up the next day and think, your physique has gone to, absolute shit, but it actually hasn't. You still look the same. You haven't gained probably any weight at all, and you'll get back on track in the next few days and you'll be completely okay. But tracking your calories is the main thing you need to do to ensure you keep all of the gains you've ever made, make sure you stay lean and continue making progress. My full aesthetic body course is in the link in the description. It tells you exactly how to build the aesthetic physique and get in the best shape of your life. Go check it out, link in the description.